Okay. Hey everyone, Mike here. Today we're going to tie a small, I don't even think what you would call it a streamer. It's more like an oversized buzzer is what it is. And we're going to use some materials that aren't typically found at the fly shop. You can get them with me because I've bought a boatload of this stuff right here. It's craft fur. And like a lot of the select craft furs, they're like 2.5, 3 inches long. This stuff is 1 inch long, and you'll see what and why we're going to use this stuff right here. Another material that I use is this stuff right here. It's a mesh tubing used for gift wrapping and that sort of thing. I get this off of Amazon. All the stuff that I'm showing you will be in the description on the video on YouTube, and that way if you want to get anything you can do that through them. So we got the tubing, we got the craft fur. Oh, and then I've got this here. And I'll have a link to this stuff. It's a 1 millimeter thick. I cut about a 1/4 inch width, and I use this for the body of this fly just to get it built up and not waste a bunch of thread. So let's go ahead and get started on this fly. I use a hook that I get off of Amazon. It's like a Aberdeen style hook. I like it because it's got an extra long shank on it. So we'll go ahead and get this loaded up into my vise. And I want to try and make sure, because I'm going to be, when I put the resin on this thing, I need for that shaft, the shaft of the fly, to be perfectly in line with the spinning of my vise. And that's a pretty good way for me to find out, to have that shaft perfectly straight. You want to make sure it's good and tight in your vise. Go ahead and load it up with the thread, and let's just get going here. Actually, one of the things that I just kind of thought of to clean this up right in here. One, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of super glue right in there so that those threads don't come undone. And I'm going to use this this thread zapper here. I'll have a link to this on. I'll have a link to this as well as one of the tools that I use. I didn't bring it up before, but I just actually got to thinking about it with these some of this nylon sticking out the front from the mesh tubing. I'm going to clean it up with this this thing right here. So let's do that. So anyway, that's that. So now I'm going to go back to putting a more white head on the fly to cover up some of that red. Just like that. Okay. And go ahead and this. And then I'll load my thread up just a little bit here with some super glue. That'll help. This super glue I use here is extreme power, and it really is extreme power. I got it from Hobby Lobby. But as you put it on there, that stuff stays right where you put it. I mean, it cures. They talk about super glue being instant. Man, this stuff here, like, if you get it on your fingers, you're gonna glue your fingers together. I mean, it literally is the fastest super glue I have ever worked with. So if you get it, Hobby Lobby, just be careful with it. Okay, so we got a nice little head on there. We got our tail. We got our body. The that mesh tubing gives the illusion of it being scales. And let's go ahead and start loading up some of the covering. Whoops, wait a minute. Before I do that, I'm going to take and put my eyes on. The eyes are for this fly are part of it. If I was fishing something larger, I don't always use eyes, but if I'm tying something like this, I got to make sure that I get there we go. Is well, whenever I have a little bit of fibers hanging on my adhesive backed eyes, I don't know if you can see those fibers or not, but one of the things that I do get rid of is just hit it with a lighter and then put these on. And then I can swing it around and get the other side. And hopefully the other side doesn't have any hair or fibers on it. And layer down there. Okay. We are really close to being done on this. So we'll go ahead and I use a toothpick, and I'll load that toothpick up with some UV resin. So I got total control on where it goes, especially back here on the fibers of that craft fur, because I don't want this resin to soak up into the fibers and kind of harden. I just don't want that. So okay, there's that. Okay, now let's go ahead and I could probably do the rest of it by just laying it down. Boy, these fibers go everywhere. and lay this down in here. Okay, and hit it with your UV light. I use this UV light because it's corded. All right, it's got a cord on it, and I like it because I don't ever have to worry about batteries. It's got the same power level all the time. That's it. It's a very simple fly to tie. Some people might call it a lure. It's a fly. It's a lure. I'm going to start calling these things lures, like fly and lure, run it together, and you got a lure. That's just me. Have all the fun with it that you want to, but it kind of runs along. I can't remember what those words are called, where you take two words and make one. This is a lure, and I'll bet you anything that you could tie these things up perfect just about every time if you just follow the steps that I just laid out in this video here. So until the next video, hope you enjoyed what you saw here. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, comment below what you think about it, and also consider subscribing. This is Mike. Till the next video, we'll catch you later.